Hi everybody, meet Shannon. Shannon is an archaeologist. An archaeologist is a person who learns about artifacts from a long time ago. Artifacts are objects that people used or made. For example, coins, stone tools, or toys are examples of artifacts from hundreds of years ago. Archaeologists look at objects and artifacts to learn about what life used to be like in the past. Right now, Shannon is trying to learn about agriculture and what people ate in the original colonies. Agriculture is how people grew food in the ground, like vegetables, fruits, and grains. Because we can't call or ask someone about what agriculture was like thousands of years ago, archaeologists have to use artifacts to learn about how people grew food in the past. Archaeologists find artifacts by excavating land. Excavating land means digging up the layers of dirt that make up the ground. Objects from a long time ago are buried under lots of layers of dirt. Archaeologists have to carefully dig in the ground to make sure they don't miss anything or damage important artifacts. As an archaeologist, Shannon uses the artifacts she finds to help people understand how people lived a long time ago. To do this, Shannon does two things. First, she identifies what the objects are. It can be tricky because some objects could be used for many different things, like a clay pot or bowl. After she identifies what the objects are, she thinks about how the artifacts can teach about what agriculture was like in the colonies. Right now, Shannon is learning about artifacts from the original 13 colonies. The 13 colonies were some of the first colonies that were established in North America. People who lived in the 13 colonies were settlers from Great Britain. First, Shannon looks at an artifact from Massachusetts. One of the artifacts she finds during her dig is a fishing hook. Shannon thinks about what this fishing hook could mean about agriculture in this colony. After some more research, Shannon thinks that the fishing hook shows that people in Massachusetts caught fish and sold it as a way to eat and earn money. This colony sold fish to people who lived in other colonies. Shannon looks at an artifact from South Carolina, another one of the original colonies. Shannon was able to find a wooden rice paddle. Shannon found out that the paddle was used for milling rice. Milling means to remove the outer layer of rice. Shannon thinks about what this rice paddle could mean about agriculture in this colony. Shannon thinks that the rice paddle shows that a lot of rice was grown in South Carolina. Rice grows in water like a swamp. South Carolina has a lot of swamps, which is why they could have grown rice. Next, Shannon looks at some baskets that were in Pennsylvania. These would have been used to hold ears of corn after they were picked. Shannon thinks about what this basket could mean about the agriculture in the colony. Shannon thinks that the basket shows that people in Pennsylvania used to grow corn. As an archaeologist, Shannon loves that she can look at artifacts to better understand what food and agriculture was like in the original colonies. Now it's your turn to go on an adventure and be an archaeologist.